Guten Tag, fam. Today was a rest day, so got to sleep in a little bit. Normally, my rest days are on Wednesday, so I'll work out Monday, Tuesday, rest day on Wednesday, work out again Thursday, Friday. This week, it landed on a Thursday, which you guys will see on a Friday. But that's because I started back last Friday, so the days are all mixed up, but the rest days are intentional. So I just ended up having a rest day on a Thursday this week. So normally I will do upper body, lower body, rest day, and then I'll do push, pull, and then it's the weekend. So that gives me enough time to recover fully by the time Monday rolls around. Probably over the weekend a little too much rest time. If I had it my way, I would probably have a gym day on Sunday. But I care more about spending time with my family than I do about, getting jacked. I do want to get big, but not more than I want to spend time with my family. So today was a little bit extra exciting with the protein shake, the Jocko Mall protein shake. I got to open a new jug of the raw milk last night when I was making it, and sometimes when I do that I like to not shake it because with raw milk the cream separates from the milk down on the bottom, and so generally if you're making if you're baking or you're cooking with it or something, you want to mix all that in so you have the right amount of fats to whatever. But when I'm making my protein shakes, if I'm the first one to open the new jug, I will not shake it, and I will pour a little bit extra of that cream into my protein shake in the morning, which is so good. So good. So creamy, rich. Just adds that extra little level of to the morning. Oh gosh. Okay. But yeah, so rest day today. Day that is hugely focused on recovery. So I will still go to bed early. So I'm trying to go to bed around 8:30 on a daily basis. My daughter's bedtime is at about 8, so sometimes it ends up getting pushed a little bit. Like last night, for instance, we had an ice cream cake that was sent to us. I didn't even know you could ship ice cream cakes, but we had an ice cream cake that was sent to us by my grandparents for my daughter. So they've been excited to see her reaction to this ice cream cake for weeks. I mean, it was like, I want to say it was like middle of December that they sent it, and it's just been sitting in our freezer. But anyway, so last night we ended up having dinner, have dinner as a family, and then I pulled out the ice cream cake, and I probably gave her way more than I should have at 7 o'clock at night. But she was hilarious after eating this ice cream cake. She was literally jumping around. She was saying that she's a bunny, and she's jumping. She went and she hopped all the way back to her room, and then she hopped all the way back out, and she pulled the little decorative pillows off of our bed and threw them on the ground and pretended she was sleeping, and then she pretended she was awake, and oh wow. And so she was, oh man, she is a hoot. She's a hoot and a holler. A hoot and a half, that's for sure. She's so great. But anyway, that pushed my night back a little bit, so I didn't end up getting to sleep until probably 9:15. Slept in a little bit, wasn't too worried about it because I knew today was going to be a rest day. For the most part, I try to stay as consistent as possible when it comes to when I go to bed and when I wake up. If I have a rest day, generally that means I'll just get to work a little earlier, which is absolutely not a bad thing, because then I can knock out a few things before anybody else even shows up for the day. And that is my favorite thing to do, because then I feel like I'm ahead the whole day. I'm finding that I am enjoying doing this. Like I've got family that's watching some of them. I've got friends that I haven't spoken to in a while that are shooting me messages and, with words of encouragement, and just it's really great. Like it's more than just the accountability that I was hoping for. It's encouragement, it's those, keep it up, this is fun, we're enjoying the little updates and things like that. But it's cool. I wasn't really expecting that. So thank you guys. And if you've shot me a message, know that it definitely brightened my day. I enjoy getting those. So it's great. Just like Facebook messages, Instagram, even leaving comments, like leaving a comment on the YouTube video. My mom left a comment on one of my videos. And it was like, as much as it's like, oh, it's my mom. Thanks, Mom. It wasn't like that. It was nice. It was sweet. It was a comment that was left. It was just like the day that I was saying to hug your family, because you never know. She just commented, much love, hugs. But it was cool. I enjoyed that. Did you hear that, Mom? If you're listening, I like your comments. Man, I miss being close to my friends. I mean, we've got some friends here in Texas, but I've got a bunch of friends up north, in Oregon, and I've got some friends over in California as well, with all the wildfires going on right now. I hope they're okay. I'll probably send them a message later today, just checking in. I don't think I have any friends that live down in Lower California area where most of the fires are happening. From what I understand, at least, I'm not super up to date on what exactly is happening. I mean, I might have friends in Lower California, just friends I haven't met yet. So definitely praying for all the families down there. I heard there was a family that was living in their house for 40 years, and it's just totally ash now. Again, like I said the other day, hug your family, because you never know. But kind of a darker note. Sorry about that, guys. It's how life is sometimes. Not everything is sunshine and rainbows every day, all day, every day. God allows the bad to highlight the good, in my experience sometimes. Anyway, rest day today, so no gym talk. Obviously, I don't have a whole workout that I'm gonna talk through with you guys, but wanted to still jump on here and give you guys an update and let you know that I'm still working on it. And I love you guys. I appreciate you watching, taking the time out of your day. I really do appreciate that. Time is so much more valuable than we think. So if you're gonna give me a couple minutes of your day, I am gonna do my best to honor that. So pray that you have a wonderful day, or have had a wonderful day and are getting ready to have a wonderful night's sleep. I will talk to you guys on Monday. Today is Thursday for me, but I'm one day ahead with the uploads. So the next video you're gonna see is on Monday. So I take the time with my family on the weekend. Don't forget though, live intentionally. If you're letting life happen to you, just sort of being an observer of your life as it passes you by, that's not the way to live. Living intentionally has become such an important thing to me. and it's so easy. Sometimes you'll go, like, it's too easy to let that go. It's sometimes you'll go 3, 4, 5 days before you're like, oh my gosh, I've been on autopilot this whole time. I gotta snap myself out of it. Get back to doing the things that you want to be doing the things that you need to be doing for your family, and doing them on purpose, doing them intentionally. I mean, I think I had a conversation with my dad years ago. I had just seen a sermon. It was while I was at college, and I was FaceTiming my dad, and I was talking about, or the guy was talking about living intentionally, and it kind of struck a chord with me. I set it as my computer background, just the words "be intentional," and it's stuck with me. And after that conversation with my dad, I know he told me years later that it sat heavy in his heart too after we had that conversation. Just that intentional living, doing things on purpose, not just doing things because they're, on the checklist that you're doing for the week, or on because it's the next thing that you're supposed to do. Like, no. Be intentional with each step of your day. Be intentional with each interaction you have with someone. Be intentional in showing love. Be intentional in your faith. Be intentional in your work, with your family, everything. If you approach it from that perspective, for me at least, personally, it's easier to find that joy. To lay down for bed at the end of the day and know that it was a good day, But anyway, there's a lot more behind that, but that was just the nickel tour. Anyway, I'll see you guys on Monday. That was just the last little ramble I had for you. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Peace.